Race 12, and it's our last from Warwick. This is a 3 mile 5 classic handicap chase. It's a grade 3 handicap. And our top of the pile is going to be National King for Joshua Sutherland, Paul Parsons, Shapeshifter, The Fabric for Joshua Sutherland, Mayhem on Ice for Darren Thompson, Regency Star for Paul Parsons, Vinnie Gerard's Hot Spring Spartan, Seek and Destroy for David Hooling, Daniel Garcia for Matt Cooper, Rialto Decoy for Pedrick Hogan, Katie Holmes for Matt Cooper, Martin Leedham's Wasted Sunset, Hot Springs Wins also for Vinnie Gerard, Greg Clutterbuck's Silent Voices, Martin Leedham's Nicholas Silva, Ancient of Moo for Pedrick Hogan, Cottage Morning for Craig Beckwith, Hinterland Stretch for Daniel French, Alex Jerry's Suzuki Solace, Sahara Moonlight for Stu Gray, Alex Jerry's Agara McRae, and Punchball Racing Sparkling Geezer, 21 over this 3 miles and 5 furlongs. Last at Warwick, race 12, they're already racing. Going past the winning post, they'll have a couple of circuits to do. The one that's widest of all here is this grey, which I think is probably Shapeshifter. Sweeping bends here at Warwick, so it shouldn't be too much. Just waiting to see if anyone really wants to take this along. And it's a rare sight of a Vinnie Gerard horse leading a national hunt race with Hot Spring Spartan. And it is Hot Spring Spartan that bowls off into front with Agara McRae. Just for company on his inside. And we've got Regency Star and Sparkling Geezer, grey between those, and they're followed through by Suki Soleas, and then the two Josh Sutherland horses, National King and The Fabric, as they all get over the first. I don't think The Fabric took that particularly well. The horse really running wide, and in probably last position at the moment is Agent of Moo in those yellow silks, along with Nicholas Silver and Hinterland Stretch. But Hot Spring Spartans went at that. I am sorry, I totally didn't pay attention. I do apologise. I look up front and it's Regency Star that leads us. Sorry there, Vinny, I didn't notice that. Too interested in what else was going on, but you've got Hot Springs Wins still in there, although he's a bit towards the back of the pack. Wasted Sunset is our tail end Charlie at the moment, but it's Regency Star that leads by about 4 to Sparkling Geezer and Agara McRae as they go over the second. They all clear that. They'll have another 18 fences to take here. They're starting to be stretched out already as they get to the third. They all clear that as well. Bit of a big old jump in the pack there by, I think, Seek and Destroy. Those in the pack all just jostle around a little bit looking for racing room. Some getting pushed out wide, some back over towards the route. As they get to the fourth, the leader's over, which is Regency Star from the grey Sparkling Geezer in second. Then we've got National King and Agara McRae. Then about 6-7 wide will be The Fabric. Then back up towards the Rally's Cottage Morning and Seek and Destroy. As they go over the fifth, they'll clear that as well. They're all still standing by our last Hot Spring Spartan at the beginning. It's Regency Star with a 3-length advantage from Sparkling Geezer and National King and Agara McRae. We go over the 6. Plenty of air there. Sparkling Geezer, grey in second. Starting to lose sight of a few of them here now. There's this Regency Star for Paul Parsons. Leads by about 4 from Sparkling Geezer just on his own in second. National King and Agara McRae. They're followed through by Nicholas Silver, Sahara Moonlight, Shapeshifter, The Fabric. I think Silent Voices is in that pack as well. And links back to Daniel Garcia, Mayhem on Ice, I'm not sure, as I will go over the 7th. Hinterland stretches there towards the rear in the orange silks. And Suki Soleas, out one of those Hot Springs Wins. And then Cottage Morning, Ancient Amumu and Katie Holmes are at the rear, I assume. Can't see them. Need a bit of a pan from the cameraman. A tip for the cameraman. Take it up a bit. And then it will widen the picture. Mistake there by the grey out wide. Shapeshifter hit the top of it. As they approach the 10th, which will be half the fences done, this will be the last next time round. The leaders are over it. Another dive at it again by that grey out wide. Doing his best not stay on his feet. Shapeshifter. But it's Regency Star leads them past the winning post. One more time. From Sparkling Geezer in second, National King is third, Daniel Garcia's moved up into fourth, and Shapeshifter out wide who hasn't jumped particularly well, then the Fabric and Agara McRae up against the Row, then Sahara Moonlight and Nicholas Silver, and then Silent Voices is in there. They're just being followed through, I think, by Mayhem on Ice, back up over towards the Row as the Orange Silks of Hinterland stretch, and then Silent Voices is in that the first pack, and then Rialto Decoys in there, and Ancient of Moo. Hot Springs wins. If you just panned up a little bit higher, whoever did race 12, might have been Ash. Ash, just pan up a little bit higher, so I can see the ones that are closer together as they go over the 11th. So the classic handicap chase, being led by Regency Star. It's been there pretty much throughout. From the Fabric that's moved up into second, from Sparkling Geezer and National King, and then Nicholas Silver trying to push through. Up against the Row is still Agara McRae. Still wide is that grey. Shapeshifter. Regency Star. From the Fabric that's moved into second on his own. And then Sparkling Geezer and National King and Agara McRae. Then they're followed through by Nicholas Silver and Daniel Garcia. And then there's Seek and Destroy and Hinterland Stretch moving up. As they get over that, a couple of mistakes there. Hinterland Stretch shuffles back again. But up front, the Fabric joins Regency Star. These two, as they approach the 13th, they go over it together, they land together. And we've lost another one there. Ancient, no Rialto of Decoys gone. Pedro Kogan's got Ancient of Moo in here, although he's a little bit further back. But it's the Fabric and Regency Star from Seek and Destroy is moving into third. Then we've got Nicholas Silver, Silent Voices, and Daniel Garcia as they go over the 14th. They all clear that. And it's still Regency Star and the Fabric. We're coming down to the final 6 furlongs now. Regency Star being driven along from the Fabric, who hasn't asked anything, into the 15th. So with 6 to take, it's Regency Star and the Fabric from Seek and Destroy and Daniel Garcia and Silent Voices. They're being followed through by Push Along National King now and Hinterland Stretch. Also under a bit of pressure is Wasted Sunset, Sahara Moonlight and Suki Zoleas. As they go over the 16th, it's still this Regency Star leads from the Fabric. Silent Voices getting closer all the time. Also Daniel Garcia. Hinterland Stretch just needs to jump better, but closing the gap, as well as Seek and Destroy and Wasted Sunset. But Regency Star still leads them all inside the final half mile, from Silent Voices in second. They're 3 away from the Fabric and Daniel Garcia. Then Hinterland Stretch, Wasted Sunset and Seek and Destroy. You can probably ride off the rest as we go over the 17th. And it's still this Regency Star. We've just got 3 to take. And it's Regency Star from Silent Voices. Got a 4-length advantage from Daniel Garcia. 2.5 furlongs left to run. Regency Star been there since the beginning. Gets over the 18th well from Silent Voices. Gets away from it better. Running well on the wide outside is Wasted Sunset, but got to make a bit of ground uphill now. Inside a furlong and a half, they get to the penultimate. He's over it, the Regency Star from Silent Voices, who is slow. Wasted Sunset moves into second, running on well now is Seek and Destroy, but it's Regency Star. Furlong left to run, 1 to take. Regency Star by 3, gets over it well from Wasted Sunset. Wasted Sunset doesn't get away from it quick enough. We're inside the final half a furlong, and it's Regency Star going to take the classic handicap chase for Paul Parsons. Well done from Wasted Sunset, trying to close the gap into second. Seek and Destroy was third. Nicholas Silver may well have got up for 4th. So a 1-2 for the Commons team. Regency Star takes that for Paul Parsons. Well done. Penultimate race of the day from Wasted Sunset in second. Seek and Destroy was third. Nicholas Silver for Martin Liam got up for 4th as well, although that doesn't look like Nicholas Silver. Looks like he's in Josh Sutherland silks. Let's see that again, because that's certainly not Nicholas Silver that took the Fabric in 5th. I think Nicholas Silver may well have been one of those mystery horses, because I didn't see him now I think about it, and I'm pretty sure he was a grey. So another one of those invisible horses. So Regency Star, well done for Paul Parsons. Wasted Sunset, Martin Leedham was second. Seek and Destroy for David Hooley was third. Nicholas Silver, the horse with nothing, for Martin Leedham was 4th, and the Fabric for Josh Sutherland was 5th. Let's move on to the lucky last.